this week. What statement do you think your team made?
I think we made one. It's going to be tough to come into Camp Randall and come out with an easy win. You have to play 60 minutes. You have to play until the clock hits 0-0 in the fourth quarter.
What did you see on that big run you had in this first quarter?
Really pressing the blocks, making sure that, holding those linebackers to give my offensive line time to get up to the next level. So then I'm able to make that cut outside.
Heading into the season, it was a mostly new starting O-line. What does it say about them, how they've been able to block for you for these 3 games?
It says a lot. It was huge, especially with Tyler coming back, being kind of an anchor for those guys, someone to look up to. So that was huge because he's done a great job at leading those younger guys.
Jonathan, can you explain what Jack Cohn has brought to this offense through 3 games? I'm sure you saw some of this in the offseason, but what specifically is he doing that's elevating this group?
I think it's his leadership. You kind of want to give your all for Jack when he steps into the huddle. He's telling us, "Let's be tough. This is a huge drive right here. Like, let's go. Let's do this together." So, and on the other side, he has a heck of an arm and he makes plays. But I really like his leadership style.
Jonathan, were you surprised when Coach Chris decided to go for it? 4th and 1 in your own territory right off the bat? That's a little unlike him.
Now, it is a little bit, but the biggest thing is, this year, like you said, it's a different team, different offense. So it just shows the kind of trust that he has. It just shows that the work we put in, he believes in us. So we got to make sure that when we do things like that, we pull through.
You like seeing Jack get in on the ground game?
Yeah, I've always told guys, I said this last year, he was dual threat. I said it last year, so I already knew that.
Any advice for him?
Keep doing what he's doing. You saw it today. He got in there clean, so that's the biggest thing is I don't want to take credit and say, well, I told you guys, I told you so, but I knew all along.
Is there any concern that the cramps was originally worse than cramps when you went out?
Oh, no, not at all. And, it sucks because you plan for stuff like not to happen, and then sometimes stuff just happens. And Coach Chris always talks about you're going to face adversity. Don't know what kind, don't know what's going to happen, but you're definitely going to face adversity. That just comes with the game. So just being able to prepare and pull through and, make sure I was able to get back out there with my teammates.
JT, so far this year, you haven't been fed the ball the way you were fed in that first quarter. How did it feel to get 11 carries or whatever you got in that first quarter?
Oh, really? It just, we can try to make a statement that we're going to dominate the line of scrimmage up front, and you prepare for that. Coming in here, the University of Wisconsin, you're going to run the ball. So you come in with that mindset, when my number is called, I got to make sure I make it happen.
What's it like running behind that big offensive line? They brought in the 7 offensive linemen, a couple in the backfield in front of you?
Oh, it's a lot of beef. It's a lot of beef. But it's fun. It's fun because you guys know that, you're going to line up, you're going to play big boy ball, and it's going to be who wants it more. So that's the fun part of it.
Jonathan, your touchdown run, that 72-yarder, was it designed to go to that side? Because the hole was fairly large.
Yeah, it's really designed. It can really hit anywhere, but like I said, me pressing those blocks, allowing my linemen to get to the second level so that they can latch onto those guys. So then I can make the read off of that. And that was a big emphasis this year for me, was making sure that I was a little more patient and allowing my guys get to the next level.
Jonathan, what led the running game to so much success today?
I think it was really the guys up front and their enthusiasm. Every time a run play was called, they were excited. They were like, let's go get it. They would run behind your pads 2, 3, so that they were actually all for it. And I think when you're out there having fun with it, how they do, that's when the big plays happen.
JT, clearly there's excitement around this team and around you too. How do you kind of keep out the noise preparing for a big game like this week's?
One of the biggest things is knowing that stuff doesn't just happen on game day. Anything you see on game day, you've worked at throughout the entire week. So that's the biggest thing, is understanding that you don't just show up and play the game. You have to practice and you have to work. So we've seen the plays that the guys have made today. We've seen it at practice, and now it's just about doing it when it counts.
You think you guys opened some eyes nationally with this kind of domination?
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is what we wanted to do was just show it's a tough environment to play in Camp Randall. You're not going to walk in here and get an easy win. You're going to have to work all 4 quarters.
You knew you had to win in the trenches today. Just what kind of statement what kind of tone does it set on your first drive when you guys run 11 out of 12 times and you go down and score a touchdown like that?
I think it's a big momentum shift. The momentum is kind of neutral in the beginning of the game, and when you get the ball first and you're able to go down there and punch it in on the first drive, it's a huge momentum shift, and it gives the defense life because the offense just drove down and scored. Now they're ready to go stop the ball and give it back to us. So I think it's just a big momentum shift.
You guys ran a lot more than you passed. Was there anything specific, like schematically, that you saw that led to that kind of disparity?
One of the biggest things is, when you're getting movement and, you're staying on schedule, you're in front of the chains, the biggest thing is, just keep doing it. And then, as you saw, when it was time to make a play, Jack Cohn was there to make it.